When the universe was created, there were 6 singularities, all of which had a special power, and it is said that anyone who wields the power of all 6 Infinity Stones will control the universe. Okay, so there's this guy Thanos, and Thanos has a crush on this lady, and this is in the comics because they haven't talked about it in the movies yet. But in the comics, the reason Thanos goes and takes all these Infinity Stones is because he has a crush on Hela, who's the Norse god of death.
Oh.
Yeah, she was in Thor Ragnarok.
Yeah.
But because of that, people don't think that that's going to be his reason. We don't know why Thanos wants the stones, but I don't know. He'll probably
Ultimate power.
ultimate power. I would want all stones. You could have infinite, like, Sour Patch Kids, infinite free movie tickets,
That's what you want?
infinite trips to Disney
You don't
World.
want control over the entire universe?
I don't want to be mean with it.
Yeah.
You could control the political sphere of America.
That's tempting.
I know. Okay, so, a long time ago, there was this dude named Malekith, who's an evil dark elf, and he uses the ether. It's spelled A-E-T-H-E-R, but it's pronounced ether.
Okay.
And the ether is this red liquidy thing that is actually the reality stone. And the reality stone basically has the power to convert realities, and oh, my phone is slipping. It has the power to convert realities and a bunch of other cool stuff. But basically, it's like a genie. So you can really do anything with it that you want. So it's probably the most powerful stone. So Malekith takes that, and I don't even know what he does with it, but eventually the Asgardians take it back from him and bring it back to Asgard, where they keep it in safekeeping in the vault. My phone is slipping more. Phone adjustment. Okay. Okay, a long time later, during the early 1900s, right around World War II time, this guy named Red Skull takes a Tesseract from a church, and he tries to use it as like a big battery, because he's an idiot and doesn't actually know what it is. Like, it's a glowy blue substance thing inside a cube. You would think that it's more than just a battery.
Oh, I don't know.
Anyway, he takes that, he tries to use it, and in the process of using it, he ends up beaming himself into a different world because the Tesseract is actually it's the Space Stone, and the Space Stone can make it so any space is like obsolete. So basically, you can travel anywhere you want between anywhere. It's just a portal, basically. So I could go from here to like Venice, or I could go to like the Eiffel Tower, see the pyramids in a matter of seconds. Red Skull takes that, beams himself into some other place, and ends up falling to the bottom of the Atlantic Ocean with Captain America. And Howard Stark, who is Tony Stark's dad, finds it, and he takes it to S.H.I.E.L.D. headquarters to do some cool experiments with it, make some suits. In the Avengers, an alien race called the Chitauri invade Earth, and they are working for Thanos, because he's already looking for those Infinity Stones, and he wants them bad. And to help him, he hires a little guy named...
Oh, am I supposed to say?
Yeah, I was giving you...
Loki, right?
Yeah, it's Loki.
Because I read your script.
I know you did. He hires Loki. Thanos gives Loki this powerful staff that has the ability to control people's minds. So he can say, kill the Avengers, or stop them from doing my plan, or whatever.
He could control the Avengers' mind, right?
Yeah, he controls Hawkeye.
Why just Hawkeye? Why not all of them?
I think Hawkeye was readily available. Like, I think you have to, like, hold them down and, like... I'm not entirely sure. I didn't like the Avengers movie, so I've never seen them twice. So Loki uses the Mind Stone to control the mind of a doctor who works at S.H.I.E.L.D. And he he tells the Doctor to go get the Tesseract because Thanos wants it. So the Doctor goes and gets the Tesseract for Loki. Loki gets the Tesseract.
Man, he has two at a time?
Yeah.
Wait, no, there. Now you can see them.
Yep, he has two at a time, and he uses the Tesseract to open a portal to the world of the Chitauri and bring them to Earth to help them kill everyone. And then the Chitauri come, and the Avengers do their thing. They do their magic, and they get the Tesseract and the Mind Stone, and they keep the Scepter with S.H.I.E.L.D., and remember, the Scepter is the Mind Stone. And then they give the Tesseract to Asgard for safekeeping. So, just a quick status update. We've got the Mind Stone hanging out at S.H.I.E.L.D., has the power to control people's minds. We have the Tesseract, also known as the Space Stone, hanging out in Asgard.
With its buddy.
With its buddy, the Ether. And the Ether is still...
That's not an Asgard.
The Ether is still in, like, liquid, gassy form.
Oh,
It's not really gas form, it's like liquid, it's weird. It can, like, take over people's bodies and stuff.
What if it got dumped into lava and they couldn't find it ever again? Like, all of it.
I think it was like oil lava or something, 'cause it's so powerful.
Oh.
Yeah. Yeah, so now we're in Thor, the Dark World, and Malekith is back. He's alive again, and he steals the Ether from the Asgard vault. And he uses it to take over Jane's body, who's Thor's girlfriend. And...
I thought the Mind Stone took over. Oh, no.
No, he just turned her...
Yeah.
It, like, sucked power out of her.
Yeah.
It didn't, like, control her actions or anything. I don't really remember.
Okay.
Yeah, Thor wins again, and he takes the Ether, puts it back in Asgard, but then they realize, wait a second, this is kind of stupid. Why do we have two Infinity Stones? These are, like, the most powerful things in the world, or the universe, I guess, because Asgard's not in the world. But these are really powerful. We should not keep two of them. They decide to give...
The Ether?
They decide it's stupid to have two really powerful stones, so they give the Ether to the Collector back on Earth.
Collector's on Earth?
What?
Collector's on Earth?
Yeah. Remember they go to him in Guardians of the Galaxy and they give the...
I didn't know that was on Earth. It was just some random planet, like everything else.
Oh, yeah.
In Guardians of the
I
Galaxy.
think it was. I'm wrong. It's not on Earth. It's somewhere in the universe. Alright. Where were we? Oh yeah, the
just put
Collector.
the
Okay, so Hydra, in the meantime, goes and steals the Scepter / Mind Stone from S.H.I.E.L.D. So they just have it with them. Just chilling. Okay, now we're in Guardians of the Galaxy. Star-Lord finds the Power Stone, which they call the Orb, because it's in this weird metal orb thing. And everyone wants it, including Thanos, because he's still looking for those Infinity Stones. And he sends Ronan and Gamora down to get it. Star-Lord and the Guardians try to sell it to the Collector, but then it blows up. The Collector's workshop blows up. And the Power Stone is okay. So they use it, Ronan takes it, and the Guardians of the Galaxy give the Power Stone to the Nova Corps, who are like the space police or something like that. So now they have it. But the real question is, we've got the Ether, who was at the Collector's place, remember, because Asgardians gave it to him afterwards, but it blew up his workshop. So now we don't know where the Ether is. People have asked the director of Guardians of the Galaxy what happened to it, and he said that maybe the Collector had another workshop, but we don't really know what happened, so we're going to put it in the unknown section. Yeah, so the Power Stone is at the Nova Corps, and that's where it is today. It does not move anymore. So now Tony Stark takes the Mind Stone back from Hydra and uses it to create Ultron, who goes crazy and kills a bunch of people. And then the Avengers use it to bring Vision to life, who is a robot dude, who is like AI, and Vision takes it and he like wears it on his forehead. for like everyone to see, which is like super stupid. It's like all you gotta do is pry it out of his forehead. I think they should keep it like inside him or something so people don't know he has
Vision
it.
wouldn't he be all powerful though? So he well, if they have the other stones.
Not if you've seen the trailer and you see them prying it out of his forehead.
Oh, what?
Yeah, in the trailer you can see them like prying it. And then there's like this weird thing where some dude is wearing it on his
Okay,
head.
okay. I'll watch the trailer. Or
Okay.
watch the trailer after this.
Okay.
Jeez.
Okay. Yeah, so Vision has it. That's where it is now. Doctor Strange goes to the temple and gets the Eye of Agamotto to do the stuff in his movie. I don't remember what the plot of that was. And he uses it to basically twist time and create time loops and a bunch of other cool stuff. And then at the end of the movie, he takes it and he puts it in his temple in Nepal. Okay, so final recap. You've got the Power Stone / the Orb with the Nova Core in space somewhere. It's the purple
yes.
one. We have the Reality Stone / the Ether, and we don't know where it is. It's MIA. Space Stone / the Tesseract is in Asgard. We have the Mind Stone. It's Vision is wearing it on his forehead, and then we have the Time Stone sitting in the eye in Nepal. And then the last stone, the sixth stone, is the Soul Stone, and no one really knows where it is because they haven't talked about it in the movie yet. People thought they would talk about it in Thor because Heimdall has orange eyes and could use that, but we don't actually know. So chances are it's either in Black Panther, and they'll use that somehow, or they'll just bring it up in Infinity War, because maybe Thanos already has it. I don't know. So yeah,
Infinity Stones.
that's all the Infinity Stones.
Infinity and beyond.
Okay, I have to end it like that. That's an amazing ending.